Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. So we have completed the understanding of the Bhagavad Gita, shloka by shloka, starting from first chapter or 18 chapters. No? And what next? So now we have done a lot of research and divided all these chapters into 4 main streams of yoga. No? So this we are going to sort out. So we know that every chapter of Bhagavad Gita is a yoga. Starting from chapter 1, Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Even the melancholy of Arjuna was a Shada Yoga. Then we have Sankhya Yoga, Karma Yoga, Karma Sannyasa Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Vijnana Yoga, Abhyasa Yoga, Rajavidya, Rajaguhya Yoga. Then we have Vibhuti Yoga, Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Kshetrajna Yoga, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, Purushottama Yoga. Then we have Devasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. Then Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga. Finally, we had the Moksha Yoga. These are the 18 chapters with different yogas. So Swami Vivekananda, brought out a wonderful dimension by which all this can be put into 4 main streams. What is the purpose of all these yogas? It is that we have to rise from our normal level to become great human beings, superhuman beings, divine human beings, and reach that ultimate Brahman itself. Atma should become the Paramatma, Jivatma. We should become Paramatma. That is the whole purpose of life. So Swami Vivekananda said, therefore, each one of us are originally infinite. He said, each soul is potentially divine. Each one of us belongs to that divinity. What is that divinity? Infinite bliss, infinite knowledge, infinite power, infinite freedom. That's what we all are, And what is the goal of life? He said, the goal of life is to manifest that divinity. That divinity of infinite knowledge, power, freedom, bliss has to be brought to our life. Day by day, our bliss should increase, knowledge should increase, power should increase, freedom should increase. How to do that? By controlling nature, internal and external. Internal nature and external nature. How we behave outside, how we change ourselves. We have to change inside, we have to change outside our behavior. What is the thing? Inside, we have to move from tamas to rajas, rajas to sattva. And outside behavior should be all sattvic things. We should do dimension. So, how to do that? 4 streams of yoga. By work or worship, philosophy or psychic control. By one or more, all of these and be free. Work, karma yoga. Worship, bhakti yoga. Then we have philosophy, jnana yoga. Psychic control, raja yoga. So he said, by either of these things, working with the intellect or willpower or emotions or work, we can reach that thing. That's what we have to do this. He said, you can choose any one of them, or 2 of them, or all of these and be free. Sri Aurobindo said, we are not satisfied with only one of them. We need all these things. He called it as integral yoga. That's how we adopted here the complete 4 streams of yoga as the dimension. That is the great contribution of Swami Vivekananda that we see. Then, what are the 4 streams? Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is the path of action. How to convert every action into a yoga. Bhakti Yoga is the science of emotion. How to gain mastery over the emotion and reach the highest. How to use our willpower to reach the highest. And how to use our intellect to go to the deepest level of intellect itself. And all these 4 streams of yoga lead to the same goal. That is moksha. That moksha means absolute freedom. Freedom from all tensions, stressors, diseases, misery, pain, agony and everything. And that is the thing, freedom. Infinite freedom, infinite bliss, infinite knowledge, infinite power. That is the goal. This is what Bhagavad Gita has given us dimension. And this goal, to manifest the divinity is built in all of us. Whether we know it or not, it is built. Because we all want to be happier day by day. We want to have more and more knowledge. We want to have more and more power, more and more freedom. All that is built within us. Therefore, we have to manifest that. The whole education system is meant for this thing. How to do that? Swamiji said, knowledge and practice are like two wings. You must understand and you must do the practice. You must do the practice and understand more and more. This is how we have to do dimensions. So, Gnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, all lead to the same goal. That's what he said. Therefore, he said, all these things, there is a unity in diversity. So, whatever path you take, there is a continuous growth. And there is a unity in diversity of all these paths. And that forms the basis of our Indian culture. Therefore, unity in diversity also has been done. Therefore, moving towards this reality, manifesting that reality is the goal of life we have seen. So, what we did was, we divided this into 8 phases. That means, Karma Yoga, Gnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, one by one we took. First, we are going to take Gnana Yoga. In the Gnana Yoga, we selected the shlokas, 18 shlokas. From that we chose. And 18 shlokas have been arranged systematically like in a dissertation, like a thesis. That is the Gnana Yoga Shloka Sangraha, we call. In the Gnana Yoga Shloka Sangraha, what are the things? Introduction to Gnana Yoga, Shloka number 1 to 2. Then, what are the eligibility criteria for people to practice Gnana Yoga, Shloka number 3. What are the dimensions of reality, 4 to 8. 9 Shloka talks about qualities of a Gnana Yogi. And what are the tools of growth, 10 to 14. What are the higher dimensions of Gnana Yoga, 15. What happened to such a person when he leaves the body? How does he leave the body? 16. And the last 2 shlokas where he is going to reach the highest thing. So this way, 18 verses have been selected from different chapters of Bhagavad Gita, have been arranged systematically like 8 chapters. So that is what we are going to chant. 18 verses we are going to chant. From tomorrow, the Gnana Yoga we are going to start, and we chant that, and Sriparna is going to lead, and we will all by heart. By the time we finish this thing, we see that we by heart all these 18 things. So in YIC we have been doing that, and many people have not undergone. Therefore, it was decided that we will chant the Bhagavad Gita, the 18 verses, and by heart. So at the end of these 5 phases, Gnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, and unity in diversity, you have all these dimensions by heart this thing. After that, you get Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga is the Patanjali Yoga. What we see in Patanjali Yoga also sees in Bhagavad Gita. Shloka number 1 talks about introduction, then methods, Bahiranga Yoga, 2 to 6, Antaranga Yoga, 7 to 9. What are the hurdles that we get and what are the solutions, 10 and 11. And what are the qualities of Raja Yoga and outcome, 12. And advanced Raja Yoga, 13 and 14. What happens at the time of death and what is the goal of Raja Yoga, again moksha, has been put forth as far as Raja Yoga is concerned. Then in Bhakti Yoga, how did we do that? Again selected 18 verses, selected, introduction. Shloka number 2 and 3 talks about Kama to Prema. Prema to Bhakti, 4 to 7. Saguna Sakshatkara, 8 to 13. Nirguna Sakshatkara, 14. Parabhakti, 15. At the time of death, what happens? 16. And ultimate merger, 17 and 18. Again moksha. Then we have the secret of action, Karma Yoga. In Karma Yoga, we have introduction, Shloka 1 to 5. 6 to 7 is how move from tamas to rajas, then rajas to sattva, 7 and 8. What is the essence of Karma Yoga? 9th. 10th is conflicts. We have come to the sattva, how there are conflicts which we have to resolve. Shloka number 10. Then what are the secrets? 1 to 4 in Shloka 11 to 14. And then when you overcome all these things, how you have the master Karma Yoga 15 and ultimately merger 16 to 18. Therefore we have all these things and everything has been put in the form of a schematic for easy understanding. For example, you have Gnana Yoga, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, Gnana. Then you got the Jivan Mukti. Then we have got the advanced Gnana Yoga, Siddhasthiti. And then ultimately the merger, that is the moksha. Then similarly we have got the dimension of Raja Yoga, Yama Niyama to start with, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, and then we have the advanced Raj Yoga, higher layers of super consciousness, 8 types of Samadhi, ultimately how it takes to the moksha. Then we have got the Bhakti Yoga, to recognize our Asuri Sampat and Daivi Sampat. Then how to move from Prema to Kama to Prema, Prema to Bhakti, Bhakti to Saguna Sakshatkara, then Nirguna Sakshatkara, and advanced Bhakti Yoga, and reach ultimately to moksha. Then in the Karma Yoga, we have seen how to move from Tamas to Rajas, Rajas to Sattva, and the region of conflict, how you understand the 4 secrets, and you go to the advanced Karma Yoga and reach the highest level of moksha. So all these things have been put in the form of schematic for you to understand. And finally, the arrangement of verses have been put for the unity in diversity. What are the eligibility criteria? 1 to 3, similarities in the basis of paths, how there are similarity, how there are unity in all the paths, common qualities, then first jump. Then we have the Jivan Mukti, powers and advanced yoga on the deathbed and ultimate goal. That is unity in diversity. We have brought out all these things systematically from the Bhagavad Gita, all from Bhagavad Gita, 8 things. And this is how we have put in the unity in diversity. That is the whole picture that you are going to get in the next thing. Every day we are going to chant 1 or 2 shlokas, and Sriparna is going to lead from tomorrow. And we are going to have this dimension so that the Bhagavad Gita essence in the form of 4 streams of yoga will all come to you, and you will by heart, you will learn and then understand the whole dimension which forms the core essence of our Indian culture, which is the basis on which the entire university has been built.
Shanti Mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.